Very smart, very clever home solutions for you to make your life easier. And one thing we all have to do, we can't get away from it. We need an iron, right? Well, Panasonic took something that could be so mundane and so complicated and just blech, and they took it and they made it, dare I say, easy and fun. This is the Panasonic 360-degree Freestyle Cordless iron. Comes with its very own carrying case. I don't know if you've ever seen this, but here at HSN, it's a huge customer pick with over 523 reviews. It earned the Good Housekeeping seal. The editors at that big magazine, that woman that had her own talk show, they chose it as their editor's pick, and today it's $30 off, free shipping and handling. But what makes this one so special? 360 degrees of ironing, freestyle ironing, glides this iron, and so what you're going to do is iron more maybe, right? And iron quicker, so we're working smarter, not harder. Miss Vonneval Sherman is here to present this iron for us. We love this. My mom owns this. Everybody that buys this iron loves it.
I know, I'm so thrilled with that. And this is a great iron. I am just gliding on this garment. And if you notice, I am cordless.
Yes.
That is because the cord's in the base and not in the iron. And that means I have the freedom to take this iron wherever I want. And notice, I don't have a cord dragging behind me, bringing my garment up while I'm ironing. It's actually just staying neat and beautiful, which is very important if you sew or you're a seamstress or you're doing quilting. But the proof is in the pudding. Look at the difference there. That is remarkable. That's why you want this iron. Yes, it's beautiful and has great features, but if it doesn't do this kind of ironing, then you don't want it. But you want this. It is beautiful, and you're going to love it. While we're here, let me show you this great iron. So this has a 360 sole plate, which means it's pointed at the top, pointed at the bottom. So the bottom's the top's the bottom. There's no switching the iron around trying to get to the pointed end. You're always at the pointed end. And it has your heat settings right here, high, medium, and low. And you do have your water feature, which I'm going to show you. You have a steam, you have no steam, medium steam, high steam. Oh, and that's bursted steam, by the way. Now, as long as we're here, let me show you this. I love this feature. Watch this. This is a removable water tank.
Great.
So you can just take the tank to the sink and fill it however you want. And I just love that feature. This just makes your life easy. And then what you do is you put it back in the base for a mere 8 seconds, and you're back to 1,500 watts of power.
Yeah, that is powerful steam, because that's the thing. I think people that have never seen this iron before, you're sitting there, you're saying, wait a minute, it's cordless? It doesn't have a cord, nothing tethering me to the base? No, the cord is actually in the base, and even so, it still has that power. It became a customer pick at the higher price, 523 reviews, more than half of them 5-star, because it makes something that we all have to do a breeze. And I got to tell you, I've admitted it before on air. Yeah. I'm not a big ironing person, right? But
okay, but I'm going to be rooting for you in that contest later. I'm sorry.
You have to, although I lost last time, so be careful.
I know, that's why I want to make it even up.
I'll still be your friend if you choose Guy, because he may win again, but I'm going to try my very best. But the point is that this one, even if you don't like ironing, makes it a breeze, because you can do the vertical steaming as well, which Vonneval will show us in a bit.
Yes.
It's just so much easier with this Panasonic iron, and today it's $30 off, Vonneval.
Yeah, and that makes it great, because people bought it at $99 and loved it and have great reviews. You're benefiting from the lower price today and the flex pay and free shipping. Yeah. We just made it so easy for you to get these kind of results. Now, here's what's important. Maybe you have an iron and it's 900 watts or 1,200 watts. This is 1,500 watts. So this is the time to upgrade. This is the time to treat yourself to a fabulous iron. And this iron comes with its own travel and carry case. So if you're sending this off to a college with college student, or this is the iron you want to bring, say, to your crafting event, or you're going to that store for a sewing event, you're carrying it like this, and then watch this. So the cover comes right off, and then you have access to your iron, and that's the base that you're going to put it. Now, I say cordless. It's because there's no cord here. Where is the cord? The cord's here. And then it retracts. It's 6 feet long, and it retracts right back into the base. And then your cover goes right back on, and that's a heat-resistant cover. So as soon as you're finished ironing, you could pop back on this and put it on the counter or in your closet. Now, what's the alternative? You take your iron and you wrap the cord round and round and round and round. And then it falls anyway. You don't have to worry about that. And this is so stable here in this base as well. And let me tell you how this works, because a couple people have asked me and said, oh, explain that. So normally you put out your garment, right? And you're ironing. So you're ironing. And then as you're ironing, Usually you do a section, and then comes a time that you want to adjust your garment. Maybe it's your men's shirt and you're ready to do the other side, or switch to the sleeve, whatever it is. What you're going to do, instead of your typical iron, you'd sit it on its heel, which is a little bit dangerous. You're actually going to sit it back in its perfectly safe cradle. It's recharging while I am adjusting my garment to that other side. That's all it is, and it only takes 8 seconds. I'm back to 1,500 watts of power, and I'm back ironing. And that's important if it's Monday morning, and Monday's coming, it's Friday, and you go, oh my gosh, I wanted to wear that shirt today. Look at that difference. You see that beautiful difference? Okay, and I've done this. So it's all crumpled up. I was like, oh, I want to wear that today. Well, you need an iron that's going to heat up fast and get you out the door. And this is it. Plug it in, you have heat fast, and then it can knock out all of those wrinkles so easily.
You're talking about Monday. Today, I was having a hard time getting it together because by the end of the week, we're just fried already. The point is that you are going to be doing that ironing quicker, easier, more effectively. No cords tethering you anywhere. The cord, remember, is in that charging base. So if you're steaming your curtains, if you're steaming your linens, I mean, it makes it such a breeze. And remember, because it's got that 360 degrees, the point on the top, the point on the bottom on that sole plate, you're not twisting and contorting yourself. If you have any dexterity issues or issues in your wrists, you know, it doesn't hurt to use this iron. It is lightweight, but it is still, my goodness, so powerful with those 1,500 watts of power. Leave it to the people at Panasonic to create an iron that is so very cool. Yeah. When would you ever think to hear that in a sentence? Yeah. An iron that is cool. And it's coming your way on free shipping and handling. It's $30 off. And we just want to see, I mean, we want to see how it works, because I think people think, well, how could it be so powerful? It doesn't even have a cord. Right. Look, proof is in the pudding.
The proof's in the pudding. And here's an area that I want to let you know that this iron's going to save you money, because this iron will make that dry cleaner finish. So these are khakis, maybe it's your school uniform, dress down Fridays. This is a place that you can save money. So instead of sending these to the dry cleaner for $8 or $10, you're going to do it at home, get the razor sharp finish that you typically go, oh, look, they sent that to the dry cleaner. No, I did it with my great Panasonic iron that I got on sale for free shipping and handling. And if you save maybe a couple, maybe 4 or 5 garments that you didn't send to the dry cleaner, you paid for your iron.
You're right.
So why not get a great iron, and then you always have it at home to enjoy. And like I said, sometimes you just didn't upgrade. You didn't get that better iron for yourself. You have one that the sole plate's kind of dirty or yucky, and
maybe it's heavy. Maybe it leaks already.
This is really just the perfect weight all the time. Oh, actually, I want to do this side.
And I think that's why people got turned off to irons in the first place. You know, it was just a cumbersome job.
Yeah.
It was annoying to do. So sometimes you wake up in the morning, and if you have to iron a shirt, you're like, I don't have time for it. I'm just not going to wear it. You know, now this iron heats up so quickly. It's got so much power that you can iron that shirt in just seconds and get out the door, and dare I say, make it to work on time. Right. $23. Just $23 on a charge card to be able to bring this home. If you don't have the money to bring it up, even though it's on price break, you can bring it home on FlexPay. That's on any of the major credit cards over 3 months, $23. We're taking care of the shipping and handling for you. This iron has been so successful here at HSN that, quite frankly, I can't even believe that it's on price break still. So what an opportunity. 523 reviews. 523 people, Vonabelle, took the time out of their day to review an iron. That's how cool and how neat and how special this iron is.
That is right. Yeah. I'm amazed, too, because you guys took the time when there's over 500 reviews, and you guys love the powerfulness of the steam in the palm of your hand. You love it. And you know who else loves it? Good Housekeeping, and also that big magazine with one letter that looks like that. Okay, they tested irons. They didn't tell Panasonic. They just said, we tested irons. Guess what? Your iron won. They chose it as an editor's pick in their magazine. And here's why. They love the weight. They love the steam. Because here, listen. You hear that? You can hear the power of this. And then they love that it was cordless. Now, cordless, why? Because you don't want an iron dragging on your garments. And also, you mentioned earlier about hanging curtains. If you have the curtains. Very often you go, well, if I put it on the board, then all of it's down there on the floor. No, I want you to go ahead and hang your curtains, and then you can vertically steam them. And I'm going to show you how great that works right here. So when you get them, and they come out of the package with all those little squares, just like you're seeing, see, it's hung, and you can bring the iron wherever you're going, if it's a tablecloth or your sheets. Now, since I've had this iron, I've actually taken to ironing sheets when I have company. I won't do it for myself, but when I have company, I have really found it's beautiful.
And it does make such a difference, those crisp, beautiful sheets. You're right, I don't do it for myself either, but now I kind of do when I do have people coming over. It makes such a difference. But look, vertical steaming as well. So this is why I love this iron, because I'm not a big person that irons. But look, when I can get my job done like this, you are so right. Now, you don't like to iron. Okay, so if you don't like to iron, it's because you don't want to take out your ironing board and all that. So when you can do vertical steam like this and get that beautiful blouse that maybe you're wearing to go out without taking out the ironing board, because you have the capacity to do the vertical steam, that's another reason that you want a multitasker.
This. You do.
Yeah.
And here's another great story and money saver, in my opinion. So your husband does traveling. He's in the airplane. Maybe he's sitting in the car doing sales. It's not dirty. But you'd end up sending it to the dry cleaner because you want to get it steamed and pressed and looking good. But you can do that at home too, because you can do the vertical steam, send the steam through. What's happening is the steam goes into the fabric, it releases the fabric and all of the fibers, and that's how you get wrinkle-free. And look at the difference. You see, this is all wrinkled and this is not.
Sure.
So you can get that professional finish all the time and save money. So if I can save you money and give you a great iron, and this is at 1,500 watts and be cordless, look at the steam on this. Watch this. That's a cordless iron giving me that steam, and
power.
Look at that.
That's power, and look at how it glides. You know, my mom, it was such a good gauge for me, because my mom, she's that person that really doesn't ask for much. She doesn't like when you buy her gifts. She doesn't want anything. I don't need anything. And she called me the first time she saw this iron. She's like, you know, I kind of like that iron, you know. And it was so interesting, because she never, ever, she's so difficult to buy for, never would ask me for anything, but she wanted this, and she loves this. So now you're not accumulating your laundry till the...
Thanks, Mama.
Thanks, Nelia. You're not waiting till the end of the week to do that load of laundry or to do that ironing, because now it's not so cumbersome. So usually you used to put it off and say, well, one day when I have the energy, maybe, you know, this weekend I'll do all the ironing. Now you don't put it off, because you know what? You pull out that Panasonic 360 iron and you just get going, and in seconds your garments are just, those wrinkles like melt away.
Yep, and now I wanted to show you while I was here the water feature. And you know, when I was young, I was like, what do you use that for? So I want to tell you, in case we have some, you know, young moms and young newlyweds, if you have a stubborn wrinkle, maybe you're doing cotton or linen, you put in that water and then you go over it with the 1,500 watts of power. It absorbs that water and knocks out that wrinkle. That's why you have a spray feature, and that's why Panasonic gave you that feature as well. Look at that difference, guys. Look at that. So if you're getting ready for a special occasion or just your everyday work, you're wearing a nice skirt to work and you want to knock out those wrinkles easily, fast, and not be late because maybe you forgot, this is the way to do it.
Sure. And you know, when you are researching to buy an iron, a lot of times what experts will tell you is what you look for. You look for a great sole plate. This one has the 2 points. This is 360 degrees of ironing. You look for power. This has that power, 1,500 watts of power. And you look for how lightweight it is. You don't want a brick the way it used to be done hundreds of years ago. This is an opportunity. This is from Panasonic. This is the one that everybody's been talking about, and today it's on price break. It's $30 off, $23 over 3 months on a charge card if you want to use that, and you want to use FlexPay. That's on any of the major credit cards. And by the way, free shipping and handling. I do have 3 color options available, so we have it available in the blue, the gray, and the violet. And don't forget that it comes with a neat little traveling case. So I know so many of you are big-time crafters. I have such admiration for you. But you do these crafting parties. You do travel around. Look at how cool this is. This is such a great feature because just like you, I'm sure you did it as well. I did it as well. Wrapping that cord, it would fall off the shelf. It was a mess all the time. It is that compact little carrying case. Panasonic thought of it all.
They really did. And you know, this is a Diane Gilman, and here's what's important here. You see, you have all of this beading work here. So, and That's what Diane is famous for, the beading and embellishment. So you want an iron that will steam it, because you're not going to put that down on the board and iron it. You want to do the vertical steam there. So if you love her garments, then you're going to love this iron to be able to give you that kind of finish all the time.
You know, 25,000 of these have been sold here at HSN for a reason. Everybody loves this iron. And you know what? What happens is, if you didn't like it, if you didn't review it, if you didn't make it a customer pick, we wouldn't keep bringing back these quantities. This is an amazing iron that takes something that is so mundane and so boring and makes it fun and easy. You have 30 seconds to place your order. Of course, you've got the rest of the show, but 30 seconds to take advantage. Take advantage of that $30 off. Free shipping and handling, $23 on a charge card payment for the coolest iron you will ever own. And my mom is a tough little critic. I asked her last night, I'm like, are you still in love with your iron? She's like, oh yeah, I love that thing. So look at all the cool features. 360 degrees of freestyle ironing, the great sole plate, the cordless. Remember, the cord is in the charging base. Lots of power, super lightweight. I think you're really gonna love it. 321906 is your item number on that. And are we doing this? Is this what's happening here? We're doing the iron off?
Oh, this is happening.
Oh, this is happening? Oh, okay, so Gallo Van, I challenge you to the rematch of the HSN Today iron off. You know, I gotta say, are we gonna show this the first time? Look at me, all clumsy, trying to look at guys all super crisp and perfect, and look at mine. Does that make me a bad mommy? My goodness. I iron Liam's shirts when he has a special occasion or it's a holiday. That's terrible.
I iron all my own clothes.
Of course. Well, that's why. See?
I don't have time for dry cleaning stuff. Who's got time for that?
And in this side, we have Gallo Van. And in this side, we have the wonderful mother of two in the womb there, Leslie in the shadow. Wait a minute, win this match.
What are you doing? Stop.
Just jacking
ready?
it up.
All right. One,
on your mark, get set, go!
You're done.
Oh my gosh, my iron's not even working, people.
Use the steam. There you go. Steam.
That's all you gotta do.
See, he knows about the steam. I gotta help you. So use the steam all the time. See, it knocks out those wrinkles really good. Okay, good.
Oh, God.
Yeah,
he's adjusting. Don't forget.
Leslie, you see how calm I am?
Yeah.
Very calm.
Well, hold on, because this is television. I'm gonna work on the front here.
It's gotta be very calm. Jared, don't rush me.
He's so calm. Look at him.
All right, I'm almost there.
My mom is going to be so mad at me.
Good steam.
Oh, stop it, Jared.
Well, I got
Jared's
one
like
more
10
to do.
seconds.
Wait, he's got one more.
10, 9, 8, 7.
Go to the other side. All right.
Bonnabelle, I'm sweating here. Can't do this to a pregnant woman.
Hurry up.
No, come on.
No. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I am pathetic.
Wait a second. You know, you kind of finished. Wait. I just need 2 seconds here. Okay, wait. Let me see.
Well, I didn't turn it over. Yeah, it's not bad. Here, you want to see the back?
Oh, all right. I have to say, tie. Oh! Tie. That's the official ruling. It's a tie.
Tie.
It honestly is. It's a tie. So, we have to do it again.
She's all unkempt.
No, I'm not. No, I watched her get to both. Look at both.
Show the back.
Look.
I want you to turn it around.
Back to the.
Jared. What the heck?
I dropped it and stepped on it. It's all right.
Let me drop it. Is it a dirty?
What?
Let me see yours.
Look at here. I'll just show you one front panel.
Okay.
See, but that's one front panel. I'm showing you both front panels here.
Give me yours.
I did both.
The official order is that it's a tie. Listen, ignore the people on the side. We're so glad you're buying this iron. It's a tie. It really is. We hope to see you again. Thank you for buying that iron.
Okay.
We don't expect you to iron. Just
908
have those babies and we'll be happy.
Item number.
I love them both.
Steve, come here, you little.
Very smart, very clever home solutions for you to make your life easier. And one thing we all have to do, we can't get away from it. We need an iron, right? Well, Panasonic took something that could be so mundane and so complicated and just blech, and they took it and they made it, dare I say, easy and fun. This is the Panasonic 360-degree Freestyle Cordless iron. Comes with its very own carrying case. I don't know if you've ever seen this, but here at HSN, it's a huge customer pick with over 523 reviews. It earned the Good Housekeeping seal. The editors at that big magazine, that woman that had her own talk show, they chose it as their editor's pick, and today it's $30 off, free shipping and handling. But what makes this one so special? 360 degrees of iron. ironing, freestyle ironing, glides this iron. And so what you're going to do is iron more maybe, right? And iron quicker, so we're working smarter, not harder. Miss Vonnevel Sherman is here to present this iron for us. We love this. My mom owns this. Everybody that buys this iron loves it.
I know, I'm so thrilled with that. And this is a great iron. I am just gliding on this garment. And if you notice, I am cordless.
Yes.
That is because the cord's in the base and not in the iron. And that means I have the freedom to take this iron wherever I want. And notice, I don't have a cord dragging behind me, bringing my garment up while I'm ironing. It's actually just staying neat and beautiful, which is very important if you sew or you're a seamstress or you're doing quilting. But the proof is in the pudding. Look at the difference there. That is remarkable. That's why you want this iron. Yes, it's beautiful and has great features, but if it doesn't do this kind of ironing, then you don't want it. But you want this. It is beautiful, and you're going to love it. While we're here, let me show you this great iron. So this has a 360 sole plate, which means it's pointed at the top, pointed at the bottom. So the